that first and foremost. I'm just going to ask a couple general questions, but we're going to start because I'm going to let Fiya go ahead and introduce herself because she's the host tonight.
Want to see my list? First off, I would like to thank SoFly Management. I need y'all to beat y'all left hand with y'all right foot. SoFly Management for putting this thing together. That was a cheesy little clap, but we're not going to say that. The next thing I want to say is a lot of times us being artists, we don't get the opportunity to speak and talk and tell you our plight. So for that, y'all give a round of applause because a lot of times they just want us to do our music and get the fuck on. So I'm Fiya, aka Miss Media Mogul, aka Godmama Sauce. You did. Oh yeah, baby. BET's Comedy View, 106 in Park Street, 93.3, Heat 97.5, Slab 97.9, Heaven 102.5, and on Sundays I do private dancing just for a limited amount. I'm just a down-home chick that have talents. And I'm 42 years old. I've been in this business over 20 years. And to see the progression of the lifestyle in entertainment is something that I long for because first, it was lone soldiers out there fighting battles. So to see these young women come about and be able to be themselves without any hindrance is a true a gift and a blessing. So I could say more, but I'm gonna say less. Shout out to H-Town Magazine, Exposure, and the other media outlets for coming out because without y'all, they don't get to see what we go through. And there's no us without you guys. And so if it's anything from the media side that y'all want from me, I'm gonna give it to you. And I'm gonna support your endeavors because I really do appreciate you guys. I really do.
I'm ready.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And like I said, for all of us, it's truly an honor to be here with you all this evening. So I'm going to introduce everyone first, and then we'll go into the questions. It's going to be very brief. And I do have that one that burning fan question, so we're going to go there. First, we have Temper. Here we have Gimini. And then we have Jeda. All right, so I'm just going to ask a question and then I'm going to pass the mic to each of you. It's going to be the same question for everyone. That way it makes it very simple. The first question is, how did you end up on this particular tour, the Quality Over Quantity Tour?
Well, I posted a naked picture on Now I've been doing music for a minute, so Alicia from SoFly Management just reached out to me. I mean, she don't want to help us today, but you know, that'll be great. And I just say, yeah, man, if it got something to do with music, like I'm with the shits. So that's how I ended up on the tour.
I actually reached out to Alicia myself, and I wanted to do just one show in Atlanta. Because I see she's really awesome at what she does. And she's like, oh, you can put your own tour together. I was like, I can? Well, let's do that. And I was like, hey, why don't you get Temper involved? She's doing it. And she's like, hey, can I put Jeda? I'm like, yeah, put Jeda on there. Let's do it. And after that, it was history. So.
Well, Alicia's my friend Jeda. She know I've been having her about two anyway, so when this opportunity came up, it was just like no brainer. So I went and let go artists, all this together, and basically we're kind of sold and not even just, it's just us as women in this industry. So we don't really get that many outlets. We gotta fight, and you never really see a band that was sticking together. So yeah, let's do this.
Awesome. Okay, so how does it feel for you as an artist to interact with your fans personally, like get up close and personal, let them ask that burning question, or just give you a hug or take a picture? How's that for you?
I mean, I love it for anybody to interact with me on a personal level because they get to see that I'm the total opposite of what they thought I was just on social media. Already been assumed, so I love it. It's a great feeling. You know what?
So that phone talking to folks. The question was about fans and all that. I mean, I love all the gyms. I call them Gemini gyms because they're special to me. It's amazing, you know, to be able to just be one-on-one with them. I want to know how they feel. I want to know, you know, what they're thinking about, you know, stuff like that. So I love it. I like doing this. So I guess Tiffany likes it too.
Yeah, I second that motion.
Oh yeah, T's too is her stage name. My bad. Man, you know, we've been on each other for like 85 years. So.
That's how I can tell when she married. Tiffany.
Yes.
Oh, dropping that T. Okay, Jeda, how about you?
Basically the same thing. It's awesome. Especially makes you feel like what you're doing is not in vain. You know, I don't let's do music for myself, but I know that it's deeper than that. If we can reach just one person and help them come out, you know, come out of struggle or deal with something going through, it means a lot to when they express that to us. It's awesome.
Fiya want to be a part of the 20s.
I should have said in a goddamn minute. I mean, you know, I'm gonna tell y'all this. It's not about us. A lot of times when we're artists, you know, that we think and can be overly consumed with it, thinking that it's about us. But my ultimate thing is to get to know the people that chose to come out to get to know me. So it's like a humbling thing. You know what I'm saying? Like these young women sitting right here. I mean, it's nothing for me to say hello and thank you. You know, it's not about like being Hollywood and stuff like that. The biggest thing that a fan has done to me is said, I came out to support you. And I literally go into my heart and do what I need to do to make sure their choice was a good one. And to give them a piece of me that they should have. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game is twisted these days. And I really think that we the entities that they come to see, but in actuality, they more of a bigger entity to me than the promoter. Because at the end of the day, that person is going to sit there and tell somebody else, if you treat them the way that, you know, they should supposed to be treated. Like I said, I'm 42, so I came up in an era of when a fan supported somebody, they was appreciative. And when I went to Teddy Pendergrass, his concerts and stuff like that, he was the most appreciative artist. And he took the time to meet and greet all his fans. And I really think that we shouldn't get away from that because that's the most precious thing to me. And I'm so serious. It's not about me when people come out, it's about them.
Thank you so much for that answer. So, I always ask these questions because Exposed Radio started from like just exposing. So I have to ask those off-the-wall questions. What is the craziest fan or interaction that you've had that you just like, okay, you know what, this is a bit much. I didn't expect that. So I want to hear from everybody because I feel like I'm a liaison between you guys and the fans. And I'm like, I know you don't have a chance to answer all this stuff, so like, have you ever had this overzealous fan just come when they have not been sent for?
I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, people think that rap artists like have some of the most craziest fans. Me being a comic and being on the road, comedian fans, they crazy than a mother. I promise God. I was doing a couple of dates, you know, and this fan had came up and she had been following me from like Lake Charles to this and that. And you know, when you see a person like 2 times, you be like, oh, okay. Then when you see them like 4 times, you be like, oh, okay. And this one person, you know what I'm saying, like, she had found out the hotel I was in and stuff like that. And and got the room next to me. I promise you, I was in the room getting dressed, and you know, you hear like she had come from the wall. So she had got next to the wall and started, you know, to please herself next to the wall, and I'm like,
Thank you. I got a lot of crazy stories, but the way my memory set up, I'm just going to the one that stick out the most. I had a supporter emailing me about trying to pay me to go on a date. So she was willing to pay me hourly for this date. And you know, the crazy part is I flew to her city, and she was literally sitting next to me, emailing me about this fucking date. I was like, hello, I'm right next to you. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Man, I was scared. Like, I'm from Chicago, nigga, I'm just scared. The fuck? Yeah, but it was deep. Like, she was literally yelling at me through email because I was really responding to her. Like, I was going to go on a date, that's not a problem, but yeah, she was too much sauce.
I'm gonna flip it around if I can.
I gotta have a conference every time. Two other talks.
I've never had any weird experience. Thank God. If it does happen, I got a big, huge little brother back there. Protect me.
We take you serious, sir.
Can I answer a little bit different? I put it to you like this. We done put out some stuff on YouTube and stuff like that. We had one particular song called "Look at Me Now." It's not. I wouldn't say it's like a crazy fan.